if something happens to you sexually and you want money for it,
but what about
trauma?
Then my focus is not on the trauma now.
Yeah.
It's on what you're looking for as a result of said trauma.
So you don't think it's a possible scenario, Joe, that somebody is traumatized? And again, I'm not saying I believe this woman or I don't. I'm just saying general.
What's up with YouTube fam, man? I'm back in with another video, as you can see. But before I jump into the video, man, I got all my social medias down below in the comment section. I got my Facebook, all that shit. If you want to add it, if you don't want to add it, I don't give a fuck. Anyways, man, we're gonna jump straight into this video. I might pause it in between and tell y'all what I feel about it. So if you don't like people pausing this shit, then y'all just click off and find it somewhere else. But yeah, fuck all the talking. Let's go ahead and see what's up.
This first accuser went a civil route. She filed a lawsuit. She's asking for money. But some people feel like that's the compensation that they want.
That's called prostitution.
I don't think so.
No, that's prostitution. That's not true. If something happens to you sexually and you want money for it,
but what about trauma?
Then my focus is not on the trauma now.
Yeah.
It's on what you're looking for as a result of said trauma.
So you don't think it's a possible scenario, Joe, that somebody is traumatized? And again, I'm not saying I believe this woman or I don't. I'm just saying general. I'm traumatized. I have medical bills. I have therapy bills. I have maybe I had to be out of work for 6 months. Just to paint this picture. So $2 million could go a long way towards putting my life back on track. Is that possible?
Of course it's possible, because anything is
if
possible.
you make $2 million in your life, if that was your bill, like you'd probably never seen $2 million in your life.
Does it make a difference if it's a famous accuser?
Yes.
If
it makes a difference on how much money you make and how much money you ask. It makes a difference. Period. Money. I don't care if you make $100 million. You saying, hey, I have this bill, that, and it's like. My thing is just this. It seems like in a lot of these alleged sexual assault cases, the women are asking for money. Hey, give me some money and I'll feel better. To me, in any exchange where sexual acts are being compensated with money, like that's prostitution. I'm sorry.
Not necessarily.
I'm sorry.
No, Remy.
That's a gross simplification.
You have to agree to the sex for
Really?
it to be prostitution.
Yes, correct.
Because in one instance, they're like, it was so horrible, and he did this to me, he did that to me. But
Now y'all already know Remy Ma, she real cutthroat, you know what I'm saying? So like she probably like fuck all the bullshit, it's prostitution. But like, you know what I'm saying? The way she putting it, it's a good way to put it. Prostitution is a sexual act, basically. Overall, basically, prostitution is a sexual act exchange for money. She's saying like, shit, if you can just get some money for the sex, then that's really prostitution. If you just chilling after you get the money for the sex, you know what I'm saying? Was she right to a certain extent? But let's finish.
Me $2 million, and I'll go sit over there and I won't tell anybody what happened.
It might make me feel
Yeah,
better.
like
Really?
Yeah, I can go to therapy now. I can get back pay for the work I missed.
You can buy a Louis bag. You can buy her
that might make me feel better. You might be right, sis. You know?
That might be part of the therapeutic plan.
And
You said it's not. Retail therapy is real.
No, I just said it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I felt triggered.
So my thing is, anytime someone feels like they want to say, because what was I don't even think it was an actual sexual act. What did you say?
Oh, the second victim was, they so silly.
I'm still laughing at this suit. Go ahead. This is not retail therapy.
What was it? That he ejaculated on her back or something like that?
Okay, so the first alleged victim claims that she was asleep and he ejaculated on her back. And then that happened, and she said she didn't file criminal charges because apparently this was outside the statute of limitations, so she just handled it civilly. And she's
it wasn't outside the statute of limitations that day.
So this is what I was saying about Ben's advocate.
So wait, you can't do that, Rem, because you can't do that because sometimes victims take some time and it's difficult to just come right out.
Also,
you can't do that.
Now that's real, what he just said, you know what I'm saying? Some victims might feel like shit, they can't do it right then and there. But I ain't gonna say 90, about like 60% of the people that get victimized, you know what I'm saying, they go ahead and I'm gonna say more than 60%, they go ahead and straight and tell the police, hey, this happened to me, this happened to me. Majority of the time, people who wait to the end, way down the line, you know what I'm saying, they really be full of shit. They just real shit, you know what I'm saying? And if you got raped and all that, and you feel like you should have waited, now I'm not talking to you or nothing like that. But the people who, you know what I'm saying, that's going through this shit right now, that deal with famous people, they wait 10 years like they did Bill Cosby, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get into that shit though. But how they did Bill Cosby, you know what I'm saying? They wait 50, 60, 70 years to try to say some shit because he rich and shit. And then the momentum has built up, so people gonna believe whatever the fuck is going on in the case. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, I just feel like, man, you know what I'm saying? If you really feel so fucked up about what just happened to you, you gonna tell the world, like, man, this nigga got me fucked, he done raped me, he done did this, he done did that. That's just my opinion. Now, everybody handles shit differently, you know what I'm saying, which I do understand that. But I just feel like if you just that bothered, you gonna tell everybody. You gonna at least tell the police for sure. Or you gonna tell a friend. And sometimes the friends and the family members be the one who call the police for you because you bullshit. Over basically you bullshit. You don't wanna tell nobody, you don't wanna tell the police and none of that shit. I got you. That's how they feel, you know what I'm saying? But let's finish though. I can't, like I said, I'm gonna be talking this shit, so if you don't like this shit, just click off, find it somewhere else.
To say, oh yeah, this nigga bust off.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the
A
thing.
time limit on how long it takes.
Well, that's why they have statute of limitations.
But that's why
for that reason.
you end up with people like me
But
that's like,
yo, Rem, do you think there's a world, we're not saying about playing devil's advocate, do you think there's a world where they see the things that are going on within, like, I want to say something about Antonio Brown, but he's really powerful and everyone likes him and he's a superstar and he's rich, no one will fuck with me. And then is there a world, this is just a hypothetical, is there a world where,
there's credence to that.
is there a world where they start to see,
apparently somebody's fucking with you. You're next to Antonio Brown.
is there
Whoever was
a
around
world
you
where people start to
managed
see
get there.
the things that give him the power start to fall apart or get flimsy and they're like, now's the time for me
He's
to say what I
vulnerable.
want.
You say
He's vulnerable.
he created a situation for himself, and I'm not saying this is right, especially if he's innocent of this rape. You're right, Remy, but he did make himself vulnerable.
He's vulnerable and he still got some money. Give me some. And
I'm not saying one is preferable to the other. I'm just saying, is there a case that you can see that
you know,
where
you know what my problem is?
Do you believe people with money are vulnerable at all times?
Yes.
You know what? You know what my
different
problem
ways,
is?
and
Let me tell you what my
that's a-
problem
that's
is
a hard
about.
umbrella.
Loaded question. Yeah.
My problem is had fucking Joe Schmo from Project down the block across the street from Hole in the Wall fucking A bust off on your back, would you be asking for $2 million? No, bitch, because he ain't got $2 million.
We also probably wouldn't hear
do you
about
fix
it.
that?
And
Of
also-
course you
look,
would.
and here's the thing,
He
too,
just
is like-
came on your back. You just happened to be laying there. He just walked over and was like on your back, like.
Let me just say that
The
wherever
more
the
of
fuck.
the times where I think the more rich niggas must just be.
Well,
niggas with
that's
money
one
just-
more
They're targets. But that's we know that.
No,
They're
they're
all
not targets because you can't say that they're a target. I have to believe them. I have to believe the victim. All rich niggas and all niggas with money, they are rapists. And
Damn, that's the end of the video, man. I just went off of what I seen. So y'all don't be mad at me because these videos be cutting and shit. I was ready to see what the fuck else they got to say. But the rest of this video is like on whatever they Remy. You can type in Remy Ma and Joe Budden show and you can find this video. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, me personally, man, I just feel like shit. What she's saying was some real shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own opinion, so I'm not trying to argue with nobody. If you dislike the video, I don't give a fuck. Anyways, if you, like they say, if you're willing to exchange what the caption said on the video, that's why I got the video, because you know what the caption said on the video. But if you're willing to take money versus the person who victimized you to go to jail, then it is prostitution. It ain't no way to put it. I mean, if you want to be technical, if you want to be directly 100% technical, this man can fuck you for some money and you good. That's prostitution. You know what I'm saying? In a way, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave some type of leniency to the shit, because like the woman said, people might want retail therapy, which is bullshit in my eyes, because shit shouldn't no amount of money make you feel a certain type of way for somebody raping you, doing some shit that you didn't like, or like she said, ejaculating on your back. That shit there is crazy as fuck, you know what I'm saying? But overall, I just feel like, man, a lot of these people be bullshit. You know, a lot of the shit didn't even happen. They just go, either they want some clout, they want to be seen, or they want some money, you know what I'm saying? And if you want some money, all you gotta do is go out there and get your own shit, man. You ain't gotta lie on somebody, jeopardize their freedom and shit like that. Now, I ain't gonna say everybody lying, but a lot of people are, you know what I'm saying? And for those who have been raped and shit like that and feel a certain type of way about what happened to you, I understand. Or I can't personally understand, but I understand, you know, to a certain extent. But yeah, man, overall, I just feel like there's some bullshit. Like she said, if you're willing to exchange sex for money, then that is prostitution. If you're not willing to get this motherfucker sent to jail for 50 years, then what the fuck, bro? You want his money versus him going to jail? That's crazy. Now, get some money out of the situation. That's what's up. You can also, I mean, I'm not against you throwing in a claim for $2 million and getting $1 million out of it or something like that, because you know they never give you exactly what the fuck you want. But if they offering this man some time and you say, well, shit, I just want this money, then really what the fuck is the purpose of even doing all this shit? You want some fucking money. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way to twist it, ain't no way to turn it. Retail therapy is some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, some people need retail therapy because they work so hard and they want to spend some money to feel a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? Which I think that is kind of bullshit a little bit, but you know, they do feel good to buy you some shit after you've been working so hard. So, you know, whatever, you know. But yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say, man. She was on some, she hit the nail on the head. You know what I'm saying? For those who just want some money out of the situation versus getting the person prosecuted and getting your money. Because I'm not against nobody. Hey, if this nigga got $100 million and you want to get, he really raped your ass. He really raped you. And you want him to go to jail, you know what I'm saying? And you want some money out his ass too, this shit, go for it. But if you just want the money and he can go scot-free with the bullshit, man, you was with that shit, you know what I'm saying? You was expecting to get something out of the situation. Now, if somebody get rich later on down the line, which Bill Cosby, he was rich, you know what I'm saying? But shit, if he got really rich towards the later ends of his life, and you want to come out the blue and try to say some shit, you know what I'm saying? That's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's just bullshit to me, you know what I'm saying? Now, I understand some people might take a year or two to come out and address the shit, but like 15, 20, 45 years, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like there's some bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Now, some people do get a little confidence when other people are standing up for what they believe in when they come to rape and shit like that. But overall, bro, you should have felt so compelled to tell the police or somebody about the situation, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these people that's been getting, trying to win cases and shit like that, family be saying, I didn't even know this happened. I couldn't even tell the difference because she didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Overall, she didn't give a fuck. Now, like I said, if you were a rape victim or something like that, my condolences go to you. You know what I'm saying? I feel sorry for that. But we just speaking hypothetically about these people in the industry or people who going after people famous and shit like that. So don't come at me like I'm just a whole ass nigga because I'm just going off of what the conversation is about. But overall, man, I'm finna quit rambling about this shit, man. If you fuck with me, fuck with me. If you don't, oh well, I don't give a fuck. Like, comment, subscribe if you like my commentary. If you don't, I ain't tripping. I'll holler at y'all in another video. All right.